Uh, I'm here. I decided to randomly stream out of nowhere because that's who I am. I don't have a lot of time. There's some things I'm gonna have to do sooner rather than later. So I decided to stream just for a bit, cause why not? I'm also trying to test some things, particularly with my trackers and whatnot, to see if I can get that fixed and good and going. So I'm probably gonna be just dancing about in a mirror for a good portion. Right? Yeah. That works for me. Hello, I love wine. Yes, I am streaming right now, and not for a very long time. I don't intend to stream for a long time today. If anything, I was testing some things, and I wanted to see if I can maybe figure out some things. While I was doing that, I may as well thought I would stream. But if anything, I've come to notice in a lot of my videos, or particularly the live streams that I do, I would oftentimes have my legs do some very strange things. I've come to figure out the reason why that happens. That's because Slime VR has something related to like a skeleton model, and I don't really need that for my purpose personally. I more so need whatchamacallit. Also I'm also trying to just test some face tracking things too. But more so I need it for my needs to not slide all over the place like a crazy maniac. I think I figured it out. It was the skeleton model thing. Taking off the skeleton model thing makes it so I don't slide all over the place like crazy. So that is what I'm here to test right now. It also, I have foot plant on, so I don't fall through the floor as I'm doing my things. Whee! What did I name this? What did I name this stream? Oh, hello Liam. I don't know how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. See, I couldn't even say that correctly. I got screwed up in the process. I'm getting a little dizzy. I'm just trying to figure out my stream, my full body tracking in the meanwhile. How are you all doing? How's everybody doing? Is everybody doing okay? Because I'm just chilling. I don't intend to stream for a very long time. I have a time limit. Right now, it's currently 6:25 in my time. I have to get off around like 7:15. But, if anything, I can see how the tracking looks as I'm spinning, as I'm moving. I feel very happy that I got one of those pesky things out of my way, because every time I would see myself stream and I would see my leg do something like this, and it confused me for a moment. But then I remember I spin a lot, and the system probably thinks that it's going out of rotation, so it tries to put it back in rotation. But in the process, it's screwing up what it actually looks like in real time. So I turned that off. It looks a lot better now. A lot more consistent. Did Peter Piper pick a pet? I'm not saying this stuff. I'm not saying this stuff. You're ridiculous. That's crazy. Whee! Spinning is so much fun. That's why I wanted to make sure, if anything, at the very least, the spinning was working, because, yeah. But it's nice of you to both be here. Pleasure to have you. I love wine. I wouldn't put it past if you haven't drank wine already, if you have or have not. But, yeah, just spinning. Whee! Spinning. You know what? That is quite the fun fact. I love wine. That is indeed. I am streaming right now. Maybe I should go watch. Listen, Liam, let's be real here. Do you hear how many times I mix my words up when I speak? It happens sometimes because I get so excited and I get maybe a little too excitable for my own good, where I mix words many a times. I've seen it happen a couple times in my streams, but I'm not necessarily upset about it. It just means that tongue twisters are what they are to me. Tongue twisters, after all. Whee! Ow. Whee! I also found this world. This world is nice, pretty cozy. It's called Cozy Skies, and indeed it is rather cozy. My only question is can I go past this mirror? Oh, The mirror was blocking like half the world. I can have another mirror over here. Low quality mirror. Where did that mirror go? Oh, okay. Hold on. I want to cut out mirror. There we go. That's better. That looks much better, in my opinion. But I think it'll just work better if I just did it this way. What am I doing? If I did look at me, but then I did flying. But I need to reverse positions. I need to be over here. And that needs to be over there. That works for me. I actually kind of like that angle. It's pretty cool. Auto level pitch. Auto level pitch. Do a little more. And turn off flying. Move this a little closer over here. And back up. And we're good. Looks to be good. Looks good to me. This is a bucket. Dear God. Hi, Mr. Game. Nice of you to join us. This stream isn't really, there's nothing intended for it. It's rather random. I wanted to do it on a whim. I really just wanted to test my trackers and see how they're faring. But I thought since while I'm testing my trackers, I may as well live stream and see if anybody wants to join and say hi, chat, ask questions, all this kind of stuff, all this good stuff. There's something here. Come on, come closer. I have a waifu pillow. If you all are interested, there you go. Oh, it has another side too. This is quite interesting. Oh, it jiggles. How quite exciting. There's another one over here too. I do like personally, I like the colors. This is a pretty nice looking body pillow, actually. Maybe I want this one. Jay, you like my new body pillow? It's, I found it on the floor. I'll put that aside for now. Chat, should I exist? How bad is your hip tracker? My hip tracker, you mean? My hip tracker works fine, from what I can gather. What did the other cat girl scare you off or something? Me's alls. Yeah, my hip trackers work fine. If anything, all of my trackers. What did I open stream to? Hi Pokeball. You probably opened stream to this beautiful thing right here. What's the other side look like? Yeah, see, this is. There you go, chat. That's. Hey, don't be angry at the body pillow. It's just a body pillow. Wait, what was that? Trackers? You behaving? It looks like the trackers are behaving for the most part. I don't know. I guess IDK. Indeed, I love wine. Oh, it's trying to come back and haunt me. I'm just gonna put this over here. I really am just streaming right now because I am testing things, and also I'm kind of bored. I have nothing to do until about 7:15. So I decided, why not stream for a bit? Just for a bit. The really nice thing is that it's really convenient because I can just put on my trackers, put on my headset, and then press the stream button. And here I am, streaming in a place called Cozy Skies, where indeed the skies do seem rather cozy, if I do say so myself. Hello everybody who's joining, by the way. If you haven't chatted, welcome. I appreciate you coming in. If anything, I'm really here for a short period of time. I'm trying to figure out some stuff like my tracking, and I thought I'd just chat and say hi to people along the way. So welcome. If you have any questions or you want to talk about something, then by all means, I am a Yapatron 9000, so ask away and I'll be more than happy to answer, because I know some other streamers have checkers. So with So I've said this before, and I'll say it again, because at this rate, I kind of swear my undying loyalty to them. I use Slime VR trackers, and in particular, I have it on 8 points of my body, which is my elbows, my chest, my hips, my thighs, and my ankles. VR chat, you can only have up to 11 points of tracking, so the other 3 is the controllers and the head, of course. This allows for a rather pretty good look of full body tracking at the cost of a lot of other things. So Vive trackers, as many of you may know if you are into the full body tracking scene per se, Vive trackers are usually the standard. People utilize those because they're very accurate and they require minimal setup work because they are always tracking from somewhere else. The Slime VR trackers are tracking by themselves, but the Vive trackers don't have to do that. Now the positives to that is that they have really good looking tracking. You can tell someone's using a Vive tracker versus a Slime VR tracker. They just look that much different. Vive trackers have way more, I would say way more nuanced movement. It looks almost real, like more real than this. And I know this looks pretty good already as is, but when you see a Vive tracker, you know. I'm just gonna like, just go over here. Just get out of my way. And you two, you both get a room. Get a room for yourselves and get out of my dang stream. Anyways, sorry, as I was saying, Slime VR trackers, they still look really good and they do help simulate movement the best as possible. But personally, Vive trackers just look significantly better in my eyes. And you would know if you know. I've seen Vive trackers and how they move and function. It just looks, the movement is way more specific. Slime VR does way more general movement, but from what I've gathered, I've actually come across someone who got the newer Slime VR trackers, and to me, it looked like very similar to the Vive trackers, but I'm not entirely sure if they were lying to me or not. Hi Ryu, nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently just chilling right now. I'm just testing my full body tracking, trying to make sure everything's in order. So that's why I'm starting to spin and dance a bit. If you see me doing spinning and dancing, I'm gonna put this up here because I don't really need that. I'm distracting myself by looking at it. But right now, I was making some full body tracking adjustments. So now I'm trying to see how it looks. Personally, it looks like it's working really, really well. And I appreciate that greatly because as many of my frequent live streamer followers know, I have a lot of issues when it comes to full body tracking, and I have to pay Daddy FBT his dues all the time. But it actually looks really good, it feels really good, and I'm really happy that I know about this. Do you know about Sesame's Panda Guy? I don't know who that is, I'm sorry. Is that a sort of VR chat VTuber or someone, a content creator I should know about? Because I personally don't know. I don't really follow along with other content creators too much. I kind of randomly come across them as I come across them. Now granted, as a VTuber or as a smaller VTuber myself, I do try to watch some other VTubers these days just to see what they do and maybe have some inspiration, if that makes sense. But for the most part, I don't really know streamers too well like that. I don't know content creators too well like that. Maybe I should get more comfortable with them because one day maybe I want to be something that they can at least acknowledge, you know? But that's stuff down the road. For now, I want to... Alright, bye Ryu. Get your phone charged. Make sure you charge your phone. That's very important. Chat, should I divorce Kaisel? Just, listen. Listen, I love wine. All you gotta do... Everybody says no. Wow. I'm sorry, I love wine. I guess you don't have a choice. Kaisel is officially your significant other. I don't really know how this happened, but it's happened, so congratulations. Water's good. I don't even remember marrying him. You know what? I kind of don't remember either, but then again, the chat moves so fast and I'm not always looking at it, so I'll have to take my other chat members' word for it. You know. Pokeboy remembers. He was probably the offendant, if anything. So you might wanna double check your you might wanna cross your T's and dot your I's there, because it seems like you got a promising future ahead of you with a lovely marriage of Kaisel. with a charger. Welcome back, Ryu. I'm glad you found the charger. A phone being on 6% is not too good, if I do say so myself. But yes, as I was saying, I'm mostly just streaming right now to more or less pass the time. But I'm also passing the time and testing some other things like my full body tracking. Admittingly, it's actually working really good right now. Daddy FBT must be really happy with me if it's allowing me to have proper full body tracking like this, because I can spin all the days away. Whee! Let me try to do a more proper spin. Hold up. Okay, it was just bad execution. Hi Danielle Ramirez, nice to meet you. Pleasure for you to join us. If you have anything you want to say, or if you have any questions for me, I am a huge yapper. This is really what this stream is right now. Sitting on the floor, Ryu, very nice. I sit on the floor sometimes too, like for example, like this. I'm currently on the floor right now. But that's really the only way to go about it, honestly. There we go. Now Daddy FBT sometimes still has some problems, but for the most part it's working pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with that. Let me Alright, I'm gonna keep spinning around. I'm gonna try. I'm a still divorced Kaisel. Here, can I be the divorce lawyer? I'll be more than happy to be the divorce lawyer. Anyways, let me try to go for another spin. Okay, I have to be a little better about that. One more time. No, terrible. That was terrible. Danielle, how's your day been? Has everything been good for you? Don't mind me spinning. Again, I'm just testing my full body tracking to make sure it's proper for the next time I do a real live stream. This is an intermission live stream, if that makes sense. Kind of weird because I'm live streaming right now, but I call it an intermission? Nah, don't worry about it. I'm happy you're here. That's the important part. Okay, my spinning sucks. Okay. Before I kill myself, I should stop spinning. But you know what? I want to spin some more. I'm gonna hurt myself, and it's gonna be very sad. But it's okay. How do I? No, but I'm using my ball of my foot and my heel. Whee! Nope. Whee! No, come on. I know how to spin. Is it with my left foot? That's not how I should spin with my left foot. Yeah, Daniela, it has been hot here too, but it also has rained here as well. We were intending to go into the pool, but there was a huge thunderstorm that passed by, and that really just took the whole day away, so unfortunately, we couldn't go in the pool. Maybe next time. Spin! Whee! That was my left foot. I don't often use my left foot to spin, but that was still pretty cool. What do I look like right now? Do I look like a mess? You said you were not going to stream today. I was not going to stream at first, but then I thought about it, and I have a thing I have to do at 7:15, which is about 30 minutes, but I wanted to pass the time doing something, so I decided to live stream. Maybe come across some new people like Daniela and Ryu, and oh, am I okay? I am okay. Thank you, I appreciate you asking. But coming across like Danielle and Ryu, which is nice to meet you both. Pleasure to have you on the stream. Overall, I'm confused everyone knows that I don't. What do you know that I don't, Ryu? Oh no. Oh, don't tell me VR chat did the VR chat thing again. Uh-oh. VR chat crashed, everybody. That's unfortunate. I guess what else is new? Do I watch? Well, so while I'm restarting this. Oh, I appreciate you, Ryu. I'm sorry, everybody. VR chat just crashed. What else is new? It's done it before. Hi, Piper Beans. Pleasure to meet you. Danielle, I don't really watch that much anime, but I'm trying to watch more anime. Currently, right now, I am watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I just watched the movie. You know, the prequel for season 1, and now I have to start watching season 2, and I have to get caught up in that until, I guess, the next season or whatnot comes. So, that's where I'm at right now. Anyways, we're logging back into VR chat because VR chat decides to be a mess. What else is new, am I right? So, now, I don't know how many of you actually indulge into VR chat, but VR chat is a buggy mess. It has the great tendency to do a lot of dumb things, and to be an absolute mess. I'm surprised it's behaved so well for me in my streams. Actually, that's not true. VR chat has been an absolute mess for me in my streams sometimes, but this time it really just wanted to absolutely crash. In fact, I don't even have full body tracking right now because I have to turn it on. So give me a quick second. You all see me do T-pose. Don't take it as I'm asserting my dominance. Just take it as me calibrating, okay? Look at me, chat. Look at me. Look at me and bask in my glory. You all must wonder. You all must see. You all must revel in the anime girl that stands before you. I can move mountains. I can shake worlds. I can be an unstoppable force beyond the matters of comprehension of human nature. Lest you know my pain, you will know my triumph. I'm back. Stupid. Add butter, what are we talking about? You all are silly. You guys are crazy. So I was initially in a really cool world. I don't want to go back to that world anymore because, well, I don't want to go back to worlds. I'm just going to stay in this world. This, for everybody who's new in my stream, this is my bedroom. This is my bedroom. It's an underwater bedroom, and I love it very much. It has really caused me immense joy in my past couple months. I remember one time I had to come to this room. I decided to come to this room one time when I was very upset with myself, and this room legitimately made me cry tears of joy because the ambiance that it goes after. This song, Rainy of Galaxy, I absolutely love this song. And overall, look, I get to look outside in a beautiful, nice aquarium. You get to hear lovely sounds, you get to hear lovely noises, and overall it's a very chill world. I'm very happy to be in it. And I also like being here and just chatting with you all because it's a nice time. Who told you this is butter? Don't eat this. I'm asserting dominance. I have 14 starving kids in my basement right now. Hi, Buff Pikachu. First off, hello. Second off, can you please let them out? They're probably hungry. Or can you at least get them some food? I mean, we all gotta eat, right? Is it really that tough? Can I offer something to feed the starving children in the basement? I don't like starving children. I mean, if anything, they should not be starving. Starving is bad. It's bad for the world, and it's bad for your stomach. I think people don't like starving. It hurts their tummies. I got to the bad part of My Hero Academia. I was screaming. The bad part? I still, honestly, at this rate, I need to watch My Hero Academia now. I went to that world that we went to, and I think the characters look pretty cool. I think it's a really cool premise. I do know it gets more darker later on down in the series, because my brother tells me this stuff. My brother's the huge anime fan. Me, not so much, but I'm trying to get there. I mean, how am I going to be an anime girl if I don't watch anime? It seems a little back-asswards, don't you think? You must love Kaisel. You guys are still on that Kaisel thing, aren't you? That Kaisel I Love Wine arc is never going to go away. It's the prophecy. I haven't gone down there in a month because it smells... I wonder why it smells bad, Buff Pikachu. I wonder why. Alright. So, but to everybody that's here, I greatly appreciate you all coming in. This stream wasn't intended to be anything for a very long period of time. I'm just passing the time here. I really only have 30 more minutes before I have to play Monster Hunter Wilds with my brother because, well, I appreciate my brother very much, and he does not know about this yet. I am kind of selective about who I tell this about to people in the real world, because if you see someone like me who is in a position of power, because I am a manager in real life in a grocery store, a very prestigious grocery store, but that's as far as I'll say. As a position of power myself, and I am a leader in a sense in the real world, I try to help my friends wherever I can and encourage them and inspire them as I technically try to do in my streams as well. But if I told somebody that I'm live streaming and they ask, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm an anime girl. Usually it turns people's heads, and not in the good way. So I will tell my brother at some point. I just need to sit down with him and actually discuss it and help him understand. I know he'll be understanding of it, But if anything, I love my brother to death. He is probably one of the only people I will legitimately die for. And I don't say that lightly because I don't really cherish people too greatly. Granted, I have two really good friends. I have my real life best friend and I have my internet bestie. But my brother is the highest level. He's everything to me. And if anything, I want to make sure that he's happy, he's safe. I know he is because his life is definitely really, really good. It's definitely way better than mine. But regardless, this isn't really like a comparison contest. Is VR chat crashing again? There's no way VR chat just crashed again. Holy cow, chat. There's something wrong with VR chat right now if VR chat's doing this. Oh my goodness gracious, golly gosh. This is insane. I have not seen VR chat crash twice in a row like this. Something must be running that's causing this problem. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hello? It did it, but it didn't do it? Oh my goodness. Why is VR chat doing this right now? Of all times to do it, man. I wonder, actually. Hold on. I think I know what's doing it, chat. Give me a second. I'm gonna get it. I think I know what's doing it. I don't totally think this is what's doing it, but I'm gonna do this. Off, and done. We'll leave that like that. That was the last thing I calibrated since I since I last live streamed. My last live stream, everything was fine. What is going on in the chat right now? You aided someone, Ryu? Oh my goodness. What am I gonna be responsible for multiple deaths by people eating each other? Children's locked in the basements, and I Love Wine being married by Kaisel. I'm not 2 in 1. You all are silly. For everybody who's tuned in right now, I hope you all are having a good day. I'm sorry for these technical difficulties, but I don't make the rules. VR chat does, as much as I hate to say it. So, I think I eat gay femboys that are anime girls in VR chat. You know what, Buff Pikachu? Catch me if you can. I dare you. I freaking dare you. Except here's 2 problems. You have 2 problems to your logic when I get back in. There's 2 problems to your logic. 1, I'm not gay. 2, I'm not a femboy. Or at least I believe I'm not a femboy. Anyways, chat, yes, Piper Beans, you can ask that question while I have to once again reset my full body tracking because it decides to be unfair to me. Chat, do you see the power I behold within you all? I can move mountains, I can change gods. I am a god myself. The god of anime girls. I'm back. Never have me in T-pose. If I'm in T-pose, then things get existential around here. You never wanted to marry Kaisel? I'm going to K-pop concert later today. I'm so excited. Who are you gonna watch? I'm not into K-pop, but I'm curious. I want to know what it's about. I don't want to know where. I just want to know what band. And honestly, I really wouldn't care. Not a femboy, not gay. Yeah, sure, buddy, we believe you. I'm glad you believe me. Thanks. Thanks. Woo! But one of those statements is true. I'm definitely not gay. Whether you believe that or not, that's not for me. That's not for me to worry about. I know what I am. You can believe whatever you want. Anyways, let me move this out. I kind of want to go back to the world, actually. Blackpink. I've never heard Blackpink before. What is this? Hi, Cakes. Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure for you to join the stream. What is this? I am an anime girl, and I'm yapping. That's what this is. So, if you want to stick around and say hi and ask questions, sure. If you don't, well, you know what to do. Just go, whoop. But no, seriously though, I'm happy you're here. I hope you have a good time if you at least stay here. Yeah, the jiggle physics. Wow. You guys are so silly. You guys, I'm sure some of you just tune in just to stare at my chest. Listen, I don't really try to extenuate it, but it's sometimes funny to talk about it. Hi Zaimi. I hope I said that right. Nice of you to join us. If you have anything you want to talk about or a question you want to ask me, then please, by all means, ask away. All right, now I'm just chilling in my home world. What is going on? Yeah, gay attitude for real. Bless the bless emoji. Am I American? Yes, I am. I'm American, and particularly I live in Florida. So that's what I am. TX2 concert. I don't know what TX2 is personally. What is TX2? It's kind of interesting. I like to ask this stuff because maybe I do want to listen to the music later, which is usually what I do sometimes. Why, bro? Hi, Kingston. I've seen you before, but it's nice of you to join us again. Pleasure. What is my favorite cereal? So, honestly, I'm not a huge cereal person personally, but if I were to pick a favorite cereal, it has to be, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah. That was, I kind of want some Cinnamon Toast Crunch now. Damn. Chat, can I go to the store real quick and get some Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I don't have any milk anyways. Actually, chat. Let me tell you this crazy story. So, in this household, I only have oat milk. I used to drink dairy milk. I don't have any issue with dairy milk personally. But one day, I was eating cereal. This is when I first moved out and lived on my own, with my roommate of course, but on my own. And one day, I was really craving cereal. So I would have a set of half gallon of milk for myself so I can drink it. One day, I was like, I want some Honey Bunches of Oats. That's the cereal I was eating. And I went to the fridge. I sniffed the milk. It was 3 days before expiration, but it smelled like garbage. So I had this bowl of Honey Bunches of Oats sitting in my bowl, and like a poor roommate that I am, I just started reaching my hand and started munching it. That was the saddest day of my life. So sad, in fact, that's why I only drink oat milk now. Forget about it. Oat milk is pretty good, honestly. It's not too bad. You just personally, I like to use it more so. I'm gonna do this actually. I need to expand the chat because sometimes I feel like I'm missing things. Using controllers stinks for this stuff. Okay, hold on. Expand this out. Expand this out, and then expand. This is so hard. Oh my goodness. I did it. Okay. See, while I have a good viewership here, because, you know, I'm a shameless VTuber after all. I have to do the things I have to do, because, you know, VTubers, am I right? Please, I'm hungry. They've kept me in the basement for a very long period of time. I need to make sure that I get at least 100 concurrent viewers at one point. Otherwise, the master that's above me is going to whip me. So, VR chat crashed again! There's no way! I think VR chat just hates me right now. VR chat just straight up hates me. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this and create invite, copy. So, chat, that's my Discord server. I'm really sorry that VR chat's crashing like absolute crazy. Collab Fillion when? You know, I'm going to be honest with you. It would actually be a real dream if I could collab with Fillion, but that will not happen for a very, very long time, to be honest. But that's my Discord server. If anyone wants to join it, that's great. If you don't want to join it, that's fine too. I have no issues with it. I want to make sure you all feel comfortable and have a great time. I'm going to open VR chat one more time, and then after it crashes, my stream is done. It is guaranteed to crash at this rate. I don't know what's causing the crashes to happen, but they're happening. No divorce. I'm sorry, I love one. You're married to Kaisel. What kind of music do I like, Ryu? Personally, I like dark synth. I don't know if you ever heard of dark synth, but think of synthwave, but a lot more intense, if that makes sense. One of my favorite artists for dark synth is a guy named Carpenter Brute. I love that person. They are very good at making music, or at least making very engaging music. So, keep dreaming, no person, for I has 862 dream, and 'tis will come true. What is 862 dream? Whatever the case, you know what? Maybe perhaps I shouldn't ask the questions I don't want answers to. I will just nod my head and say, thank you. I appreciate you. I do hope. I don't really, personally, me, myself, I don't really know how big I'll ever get, and honestly, I may never get super big. One day I may just burn out and never stream ever again for the rest of my life. But, chat, understand who's in charge here. It's me. I'm always in charge. The one that you look to, your god, in this stream. I'm back. That's gonna be a dumb joke from now on. Every time I'm T-posing, I'm gonna act like some sort of arrogant dick. Alright, chat. I'm on a time limit. What do you think of LGBTQ people working out? So personally, because of great examples like who joined earlier and said I wasn't like I remember it was Woo when Woo joined earlier and they're calling me a gay femboy. So me personally, admittingly, I'm pretty close to my feminine side. My feminine side comes out in the internet. My masculine side comes out in real life. This is why technically I'm not gay, because I just embrace my feminine side more acceptingly, if that makes sense. I think I know what's causing this problem. Sorry, I don't mean to distract. Anyways, don't go too close to the camera. That freaks me out. I'm sorry. Hi Penky, nice to meet you. Very good question. When did I start streaming? Well, today I started streaming about 45 minutes ago. When did I officially really start live streaming? It was about, I would say 3 weeks to a month ago. And admittingly, when I first started streaming, I was garbage. I was really, really bad at my speech, at my pacing, at my everything. Even still to this day, I'm still pretty bad at it. But I watch a lot of my own personal VODs, and I consider and understand how I talk. That's why I pause a lot more. If I don't pause, then I just start saying a bunch of random word salad, and we don't want that to happen. Chat, listen, I have ADHD, and no, it's not something I say because I want to be kooky or cool. I have legitimate ADHD. My thoughts intertwine with themselves way too much. I have way too much energy for my own good, and sometimes I have the attention span of a squirrel. I'm not faking mine. I'm a literal ADHD degenerate. But you know what? I love me so for that reason. How tall are you? How tall are you in microwave? Chat. I can feel VR chat ready to crash. How tall am I in real life, as you're asking? I'm 6'1". That's what I am. I'm a pretty tall person, not gonna lie. Why is your Discord like that? Make it better. Woo! I will try to make it better. Right now, this Discord server is a slow and steady progress. And if anything, I'm adding more stuff to it as I go. The server is kind of growing with me because I'm still really new to a lot of this stuff. I'm only really been a month old in live streaming, and I really came back to YouTube about 2 months ago. I have some stuff a little earlier, but I really want to make a better effort about it now. So I'm looking at things to improve. My next challenge, I want to see how I can do live stream integration, at least with YouTube. If I can feel comfortable doing that, then I may dual live stream towards Twitch. But also at the same time too, I want to show my videos onto TikTok. And, well, you can't do it on Twitch because it's not a social media platform. I would say TikTok and maybe Instagram, but I don't really use Instagram, so maybe I have to get used to that. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I need to pay attention to the chat. No, you're not. What is the lore with the name? It depends on what lore you're asking about. Are you asking about Roller or are you asking about Random Slandom? Because Roller 6902 is a completely different lore entirely. I think. That's the represent. Peak male perfection. Peak male perfection. Hi. Asterisk. Asterisk. Stop screaming. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'll keep quiet now. I'm not screaming anymore. Hey, chat. How y'all doing? I hope everything's going good for you. Hostage by TX2. I'll check it out for sure. Thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate it. I'm 13. Liam, I didn't know you're 13. That's pretty cool. But that's also why my Discord server is 13 plus. But I'm also very serious about minors being safe in my server. Very serious. I want my server to be a wholesome and respectable community, but I also want to have fun and be real. So I have 3 specific rules so far in my server that's on top of the Discord community guidelines. Because ultimately, I don't want to wear us down with a bunch of rules. It's just the basic general premise. Be nice to your neighbor. You can be joking, that's fine. Know when the joke ends, and overall be wholesome and fun. That's all I care about. That is the whole premise of my life. Not safe for work stuff? Yeah, I get it. You look at this, and you look at this stuff, and you're like, oh, jiggle fizz. There they go again. But in all seriousness, I am very serious about wholesomeness. I am very serious about fun, and especially I am very serious about randomness. Let's see here. Smash. I love wine. Why do you keep saying smash or pass stuff? Come on, man. Lore for both. I'll give the lore for a second. Help again. Roller. Buff Pikachu, be quiet. You're the one who kidnapped the kids in the basement. Oh, sorry. I should back up. Kingston said he doesn't like me too close. Shake his VR chat in front of a 13-year-old. I mean, anybody could tune into these streams. It's not like I'm naked right now or anything. And at the same time, too, I'm not saying anything wrong. Nice try. Woo! Oh boy. Anyways, it's VRC. It's going to happen a lot. Hello. I'm sorry. Realithic? I like that name. It's a pretty good name. Hi, Realithic. Nice to meet you. I'm sorry. Someone asked about the lore. Pokeboy asked about the lore for both of them. So, Random Slandom is something I just made up randomly. Literally one day I was like, I don't want to be called Roller. Roller is my name, my username. I want to have a brand, a community per se, and I want that to have its own name. So one day I just decided to make Random Slandom, and that's what I'm using right now. But my name, Roller6902, the long story short, I played a game called RuneScape. I was a dumb young kid. I got scammed, lost my account, tried to go chase after the scammer. I made Roller6902 on a whim, and it stuck with me ever since. I've had that name for 15 years now, 18 years now at this point, I believe. Good times, good times. Smasher pass, yeah! Smasher pass, moves pass. Oh boy. Oh, hi Xenon, nice to meet you. What are you saying? Is this the YouTube basement I heard so much about? Yeah, it actually is. It's flooding right now. You gotta watch out. It's, I need to get the holes fixed, but sadly, I don't have time to fix the holes because I'm currently drowning right now. You don't realize it, but I'm actually drowning. But it's nice to meet you all. I appreciate you. Tiare, you sound like a therapist telling this story in a nice way. I appreciate that. I really do try to be careful of my wording. I like to be very creative in my storytelling, but I also like to make sure I do good pacing. I don't like doing random tangents, which I do all the time. Or maybe I should do that more often. The point is, I have fun with it. I talk. I am a huge yapper. Like one of the biggest yappers you'll probably ever meet in your life. I'm more than happy to talk about anything. That's why I'm open to questions, because I guarantee you I can probably answer your question. If I can't answer your question, I'll at least give what I know relevant to the question the best I can. Trust me, I'm pretty good in the talking game. At least I hope so. Sparky model. 6'3"? I'm not 6'3", I'm 6'1". Unless someone else is 6'3". I'm 6'3". Where? I'm 6'3", got a Hellcat and Ferrari trust. Whoa, that's awesome! Woo! Can I have one? Can I borrow your Ferrari? I promise you I'll take good care of it. I promise. I promise you. I promise. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. No. Anyways. But you took my sister hostage? Holy cow. Oh, hi Karanovik. I'm sorry, I didn't see you in the chat. I'm trying to make sure I pay attention to the tap. I has been entrapped. You are like when someone shakes many keys, let me focus, and lose focus after 10 seconds. Yes, that's me! That's me! That's me! That's me! Wait, what were we talking about again? Where am I? Hold on. What's going on? Oh, someone said hello. Hi, the Wandering Hunters. Nice to meet you. I'm sorry. I need to find a better way to actually see chat while I'm looking at you all. Unfortunately, the ways I've tried have slowed my computer down to a really heavy halt, and it affects the live stream as well. So I need to find different solutions for that too. Also, I am completely getting bent out of shape. I guess that's why the skeleton model makes sense to help me. But I'm back. Let's see what else going on. I appreciate you calling me funny. Sometimes I don't even consider myself funny. I just consider myself a mess. Mods, drown him. Don't drown me. What are you gonna? That's not nice. I don't want to drown. It's not nice. You're the embodiment of attention. Thou should get keys and shakes. Not listen. Listen, I don't have keys. Wait, I actually hold on. Chad, I have keys. You can't see them, but I have keys. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Oh wait, what was I doing again? I need to stop distracting myself. Die is 21 and a woman. Thus give fear to many man. So I mean, that's pretty cool. If you're talking about yourself, that's awesome. I like the way you do it. You're saying it in ye old English format. That's pretty cool. Anyways, what am I looking at? 32 active viewers? I know, right? I'm surprised myself. And it's the worst part because this is just an intermission stream. I'm actually getting off in like 8 minutes because I'm going to go play Monster Hunter Wilds with my brother. And I don't want to leave him hanging. My brother's very important to me. I talked about it earlier in the stream. He's very, very important to me, and I want to make sure I be there for him. So this stream was more or less to test my stuff and see things that I can fix. I've come to notice that I turned off the skeleton model for Slime VR, but it's kind of, I kind of need that actually. So I think I need to adjust it a little more and understand what I actually need to do in terms of adjustment, because I want to make sure I have smooth, seamless, full body tracking, but I also don't want my legs turning this way while I'm facing this way, which seems to be the problem right now, which is good to know. This is stuff we learn. This is how I learn and how I'd be better. And jiggle physics. Oh my gosh, the jiggle physics are like the keys. It keeps people paying attention. Oh, it's like what Markiplier did with the keys. It's like jingle, jingle, jingle. Oh my goodness. Do I have multiple VR models? So I have only one other, but it's very similar to this one. Actually, thank you for reminding me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so bad. I was supposed to use this model, but I didn't. May as well change to it now. I've been getting the PC VR after being a Quest for 5 years. Hey, congratulations, Realistic. Going into VR, PC VR is a completely different world. You will be able to access many more worlds. In fact, this one you see before you can't access unless you're on PC. So congratulations, you now have full access to VR chat. May you have best of luck with it, because it is a wild ride, as you can see with myself. But the Abby creator that makes my previous Abby in this one, has told me they added another outfit. Whoa, this is cool. No way. This is awesome. I love this Abby. I love this outfit. In fact, I might use this in the next stream, officially use it in the next stream. This is pretty cool. I like this. This is nice. I might use it for the next one. On thou Limbus Company? I don't know what Limbus Company is. I'm sorry. I just love keys jingling. Take my mind off of things. I should get some keys and jingle them, shouldn't I? When has thou jingled your keys? I just this is pretty cool. I mean, I'm really the Abby creator that I have, I really appreciate them. They have done a lot for me. So my first avatar, the one that we were just on, I found that in Prismic's Avatar World. If you don't know what Prismic's Avatar World is, it's a world where there is a copious amount of avatars. More or less what you're looking for is probably there. And one day I was doing random avatar searches while in full body tracking, listening to music and whatnot, and I landed upon the avatar you all saw. Granted, that was like the first iteration of it, but one day I decided to reach out to the Abby creator, and they were super, super nice. They made all the adjustments that I asked for. They added face tracking to both of these Abbies, and when I went to go meet them, they're super nice. Very, very nice people. I'm very blessed that I've met them. I'm very blessed that they're very chill in what they do, and I can't be any more thankful. Honestly, I should thank a lot of my success to them, because they made the Abby that made me want to have the passion and courage to live stream. So here I am, and them seeing this new outfit and seeing my legs being absolutely destroyed, absolutely lovely, absolutely great. It's clear to me that I need to keep the skeleton model on, because if I don't, then things just go absolutely haywire. Lessons learned, lessons learned. What can you do? What is the background music? It's called Rainy of Galaxy, and personally, this is why this is my homeworld, because Rainy of Galaxy definitely just sets the whole world up. And this song has really helped me through a lot of things too, because I really like the sound of it. It's been very, very nice to me. But how wide are you in string cheese? String cheese? Deku voice? I don't even know what... I don't know MHA well enough to do a Deku voice. So don't try me on that one quite yet. I will try some other time. Unknown is going in the basement. Is string cheese long ways or tall ways? Long ways. This live stream is peaceful. I scroll down to a guy with a toilet cover around his head with coffee grounds around the toilet paper. Hey. Well, I'm happy you're here. I appreciate you all being here, I love the fact that this is my highest viewership, so please, seriously, like, I'm absolutely grateful. I have a Discord server. I'll post it again, because I want to, because I'm shamelessly plugging in my Discord server, because that's who I am. I have a Discord server. I do a lot of transparent stuff there. I recently edited one of my last videos that I posted in the Discord server. So I want to interact with you all. I want to show my VTuber life a little more transparently. And I feel like other VTubers might have done that before, but I want to do it my way, whatever the way that is. I won't know until I do it, right? So, but seriously though, like 35 viewers concurrently, this has been my highest. I hope I can entertain you all. I hope you all are I hope I've done good. I've just been yapping. I got to see this cool new outfit though. I also learned that I need to use the skeleton model on Slime VR, which I hate using because it causes other problems, but at least it's not this problem. Like my legs and my body are just doing crazy oogie boogie stuff, you know what I mean? Oh boy, I'd estimate he's at least 20 string cheeses long. I steal an expert that sent a message in chat. Don't steal him, Buff Pikachu. If you steal him, I'm gonna steal you. And you're really gonna go in that basement. You wanna go in that basement? I don't think so. No. You don't wanna go in that basement. Because I will not give you gummy snakes. You will not have any gummy snakes, and you will definitely not have any string cheese. And I love my string cheese. So no string cheese for you. Cool fit, bro. This is the third time I asked. Do you stream on Twitch? No, I'm sorry. Woo! I do not stream on Twitch right now. Currently, I'm staying on YouTube just to help better myself and do better practice. One day I may do multi-stream where I stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, but I don't feel comfortable with my own live streaming powers quite yet to do that. I want to make sure I can solidify myself and understand how I do my live streams and how I can experiment with different things before I try to go to Twitch, because I feel like Twitch is a lot more competitive, especially when it comes to live stream, because that's what Twitch is all about, live streaming. And how am I going to compare it to other VTubers who are super and great, and I'm just some random degenerate in a flooding bedroom? But I'll get there one day. I promise to myself that I will. I'm not gonna marry anybody. I love wine. I can't marry who you married already. You married Kaisel, and you just have to accept that. It's the fact of life. I'm sorry. Buff Pikachu's #1 criminal in the chat. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. What do I taste like? I don't think you want to know. I don't think you want to know. But oh man. Well, I didn't expect this to happen. So many viewers. I really appreciate you all coming. I hope I was entertaining for at least a little bit. But again, I have to get off. So once more, let me adjust myself one more time. Because look at my legs. My legs are freaking failing on me. But one more time, thank you again. Truly, absolutely grateful. I hope you all at least leave with a little smile on your face, because that's the most important part to me. Subscribe if you like me. Don't subscribe if you don't. Like the video if you like the video. Don't like if you don't. Join my Discord server if you want to see more. Don't join my Discord server, you know. Listen, come and go as you so please. I'm just happy that you're here right now. I hope I can see you again. And if anything, we can continue to have more laughs and share more great stories with each other. And we all connect as a team. Alright? So, that's it for me. Thanks so much, everybody. I hope to see you all again some other time. For now,